Yeah, you're good. I'll move around.
All right, next one is the snatch, kettlebell snatch, single kettlebell. This is the way I teach it. Other people might teach it different ways. We all get to the top, okay? So, a good snatch starts with a good swing. Gotta make sure you have a good swing. I see a lot of people, they go into the snatch and then their swing mechanics change. You don't want that. I wanna keep good hit. I wanna hinge back, use my hips. It's a hip movement, all right? So what I like to do first is I get a good, make sure your single swings are dialed in nice, looking good, all right? Make sure you have your swings down. I'm staying connected. Kettlebell's floating. Next one I like to do is a high pull, okay? I'm pulling back on the kettlebell here. Bottom of the kettlebell should be facing out, not drooping down, not up, but I'm pulling back on the kettlebell here. It's like if I was going with the barbell, I'm leading with the elbows. Same thing with the kettlebell snatch. I want to lead with the elbow. So it looks like this. High pull is here. Make sure you have a good swing. High pull, I'm pulling back. Bottom of the kettlebell faces out. Don't forget to use your hips. Put it down with good form. At the top of your high pull, that's when you need to actively punch up to the ceiling. And the kettlebell is going to come around and you're meeting it in space, nice and smooth. You need to actively punch up hard, okay? Or it's going to bang. Loose grip, keep a loose grip when the kettlebell's coming over, or it's going to bang. You want to make sure the wrist is straight at the top, always. You can't catch it loosely. You need to do your high pull, and when you're ready, commit to the punch up, and it should flip over nice. And then we'll talk about the coming down, all right? So you're gonna do two high pulls. Two high pulls, and when you're ready, you're gonna commit, punch it up, loose grip. Should look like I'm doing a press or the top of a Turkish get-up. On the way down, the safest way down is bring it to here, to the rack position, down. Right back up, come down. You can either come here. The next way to come down is the kettlebell's gonna flip over the top. Like I said at the beginning, some people teach it differently. They come around a little bit different ways, a different style. I don't know that style. Okay, the way I know it is the kettlebell flips over. It stays close to my body. I'm not winging the kettlebell way out there because it's gonna catch it with my back. I wanna keep the kettlebell close to my body. I wanna see the kettlebell past my face before I hinge. Don't drop and hinge at the same time. You're just gonna mess yourself up. I wanna time it where I'm flipping the kettlebell over, it's staying close, I'm relaxed, I'm resting, it's my rest period, and then I'm hinging here. Timing, my arm getting straight and hinge at the same time. All right, I'm gonna do two high pulls into a snatch and then drop it. High pull, make sure your high pulls are good before you snatch. Snatch, on the way down, kettlebell's gonna flip, stays close to my body. See it past my face. Nice and tight at the top, glutes engaged, stomach, thighs, everything's nice and tight. I'm using my hips. So if you see me doing a swing and a snatch, my mechanics should not change. Everything starts with the swing. Good. Next one we're gonna do, snatch. We're gonna come down, do a swing switch. Careful on the switch, you're not twisting so much. Nice swing. Into the other hand, snatch, okay? Remember, good start. Good start. Snatch. Switch. Up. Swing, switch.
Yep.
All right, next one up, double snatch. Remember, gotta start out wide. Gotta make sure your swing mechanics is dialed in. So again, it's a double snatch is a swing that ends in the overhead position. You should not change the way your hips move when I'm doing a snatch, okay? Make sure your swings are dialed in before you snatch, okay? Same thing applies, okay? With a double snatch, you can bring them down to here and then sit through and do a snatch. Or you can also, if you're comfortable, a little more advanced, you could drop them through and right back up, all right? Good start. Remember, lats engaged, I'm leaning back, all right? Hike it through, pop it up. Everything's gotta be packed in. I cannot be loose. I can't have my rib cage up. Rib cage has gotta be packed in. Glutes are tight. I could bring it to here, rack position. Hike it through, pop it up. Everything's nice and tight. Or if you're comfortable, dropping it, right back up. So remember, everything applies to get connected. You gotta be connected as long as humanly possible. Kettlebell should be floating here, actively punch up, and you're trying to get connected again. Your hips are driving your arms. If you're coming apart too soon, you're gonna use your back, hurt yourself. Get connected, and you be safe.